Let's say someone has been kicked in the nuts a good bit by life. How do you advise them to sort of become the hero of their own story again?
Oof. Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna pull him in here called Heaven or Not and try and find it and see if this kind of half answers that question. And, I don't have that answer. A lot of times these, here it is, Heaven or Not, Tomorrow is not today's measurement when the misery is bad enough, right? These people don't have to the suffering consideration. It's a privilege, man. I'm trying to put food on the table right now. I'm paying my rent tonight. You want to talk to me about investing in my future? And I say, and that's part of what faith and religion are for. To help those in misery hang on to a hope that will most likely not be served them in this life. To sell them belief and faith that they will be served in the next. And what if there is nothing there, man? What if there's nothing to hope for? What if there's no next? I don't know. But either way, in misery here or without a heaven there, not having any hope or faith in anything is a certain way to remain where you are forever. But if you can find something that you can keep going, something that no matter how small to look forward to and continually have faith in and chase, well, then your life here is going to be better now. Heaven or not? That's a great question. I sit here with a life where I have the luxury to project, to ask myself and ask others, no, make a sacrifice today. Sacrifice a plastic ring today for a gold crown tomorrow. Sacrifice something today for more freedom tomorrow. Sacrifice something today for a possible healthier future for your kids. I understand that's a luxurious position. I'm not going to apologize that I'm in it, but I understand to someone in misery, they're going, good for you, man. I'm trying to feed the family tonight. I'm not thinking past that. I can't think past that. What do you ask them to do? Yeah, my indirect thing I would say and understand is, well, if you don't have the hope or believe in something, you're definitely going to remain where you are. And if you have hope and faith in something, I'm not saying it's 100% get out of jail. You're going to absolutely get out, but you got the best chance to.
What do you think about the role of courage in life? We've talked so far about the balance of doing it and not doing it. We've talked about dreaming big and maybe dreaming even further. And then we've also had this idea of a little bit of relinquishing of control.
Yeah.
As well as we've got to apply the effort, we've got to have the vision, but we've also got to know when we're going to let go a little bit.
Yeah.
It seems to me like courage, the ability to feel our convictions and commit to them, is a little bit of a common thread that sort of runs through those.
Yeah. So I grew up only knowing sort of the courage of the persistence. Be resilient, endure, get up, dust yourself off, go. The problem with that, the Achilles heel with that, is if you get up and get the courage to keep on going every time and get up and dust yourself off, you make the same mistakes each time around because you never backed up. To have what I've now learned and still learning is the courage to go, no, I'm going to let some people pass me in the race right now because I'm going to look at why I keep stepping in that damn same pothole and twisting my ankle, the same spot. Why I keep failing when I try to get that next spot in this relationship, or failing in this place to get this product of my craft to the next.
Would that be the relinquishing of the rom-com era in a small part for you?
A small part, yeah. Yeah, that was one. It also has to do with when I got married. My son comes to me at 4 years old and says, why isn't Mom on McConaughey? I'm going through my head, you're fucking 4, dude. I sat there and I was like,
did your mom put you at this?
It's a great question, but I mean, we're not married. When you get married, you switch your name, okay? And then he just sat there and listened, and all of a sudden he goes, why, are you scared? I'm like, I'm fucking 4 years old, dude. Again, and I'm like, yeah. I guess I am. I remember going to a pastor and talking to a lot of different elder men who had long-term relationships, were married for decades and stuff. And my pastor goes, let me just ask you this, Mr. Risk Taker, what's the bigger risk? Carrying on like you're going, and it's going well, or taking the deeper dive into the sacrament and covenant of marriage? Should be a covenant between you and her and God. The trilogy will go forward. That will be a whole new adventure in itself. What's a big risk? I was like, oh, the getting married is a bigger risk. He was like, he didn't say another word. That was part of why I made the affirmative action and was what I was looking for as a way to play offense with that choice. I didn't want to do it because, oh, it's what you're supposed to do. It's time. We've been dating for this long. We got engaged. I didn't want to do it by the book. And I was looking for the offensive reason to do it. And that did help me with that. The rom-com time, that was definitely me doing the work I was doing and only being able to do the work I was doing and offer the roles I was getting in the rom-coms was eating at me. I felt like life is good, man. I make good money. I feel like I can roll out of bed and do one of these tomorrow morning. Well, that's cool. Man, I'm kind of number one. I'm the go-to guy for this. But I wasn't. I was countered by, I had met Camilla, fallen in love. She's now pregnant with her first child. So that, my life was extremely vital. And I was alive, cried harder, laughed louder, felt more joy, all those things. But my work was like, all right. And I was like, well, I wish my work could be as challenging or as vital as my life. And I remember looking in the mirror going, well, be glad right now. Appreciate that it's not the other way around. But can I have my work challenge my lifestyle in this vitality?
You got a poem called Life and Candy Crush? Is there a parallel between the two?
I love that game. I love Candy Crush. Guys, I said it.
Yeah.
If you're out there, you can send me some free lives or a whole bunch of those prizes in there. Yeah, my kids always bless me for playing Candy Crush. I'm like, this is a great game, and let me tell you why. So I decided to put in there what I've shared with my children, what I've noticed.
What you've learned from the great game of Candy Crush.
What I've learned from the great game of Candy Crush, yeah.
That's funny. I'm interested in where confidence comes from, as far as you're concerned.
Yeah. Well, it definitely comes from belief, not hope. It comes from pulling something off. It comes from, oh, I think I got an ability to do that. Let me work on that. Let me prepare to do that. Oh shit, I'm not sure. Bam, I'm in the game. Action, cut, life, or movie. I did it. I felt it too. I know I did it. And you, who were the observer, go, you did it. I got confidence. I personally felt it, and it translated. Subjectively, I felt it, and objectively, you went, yep. Confidence. I make a big plan. I write something out, a plan for the day, the week, an event, a circumstance, a scene. I write out all this stuff, what my incentives are, what I want to do, what I hope comes from this, and I shut that. And a year later, I do that scene, or I'm at that event, and someone comes up afterwards and goes, you know what that was, man? That was bop, 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 bop. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I wrote a year ago.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. Pulled it off without saying one of those words. That's what you got from it? Yes. Confidence. Identity. Testing it out, and it can work. Confidence to go, I'm going to try and pull this off. Maybe get away with it. Maybe it won't work. Pulling things off. Translating without saying the word or without manipulation. Feeling when I am something that we have, when I have an innate ability for something, that I believe I have the innate ability, and I learn the reason behind that instinct and how to where's the right time, timing. Oh, and it'll work, I think, right here. Who's the audience I'm talking to? Oh, yeah, I'm going to make a plan for that sell, if it's all sales, for that transaction or whatever it is, and bam, it hits and it lands like I wanted it to. Dogs, damn it, was that deja vu? It happened.